Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. It's Grace, Oluchi, Anugwa, and welcome to Chat with Lulu. So from the topic, you already know what we're talking about. So, and as you can see, we have some beautiful ladies out here. Smile, smile, guys. We have some beautiful ladies that will just introduce themselves and then we'll just go right into it. So starting from my right, please, who are you?
It's the Clayton.
Okay.
Oh, my friend's name.
Elizabeth Eda. I'm a student.
What do church boys do that we church girls don't like? So I started with you again, baby girl.
It's not what they do, per se, it's how they appear. So let's say we go to church, everybody goes to church, then praise and worship, we all get up and we all dance. Normally dance, boys dance more than girls. Then they be jumping and shouting, they be sweating. Then after sweating, then they come back and sit down. Face down, handkerchief. It's not expensive. What?
I am sure.
Wipe yourself, dry yourself, and there's body odor. So we have deodorants that last for like for like 48 hours. So check yourself. Smell nice. Appear well. That's what I don't like about church boys.
Wow. So like, who?
Holding on to
So more like they should take care of themselves more and
at least on Sunday when I come to church or Friday service, when I come to dance, buy a face towel.
okay.
Deodorant, perfume.
Okay.
After dancing, there's a washroom. You can spray yourself in.
Or just smell nice. Hygiene is very important. Wow. That was quite a lot.
We hope you feel better now. After
Wet
that
out.
I feel like there's a lot to like that appearance, because like not just about how they smell, but like how they present themselves. For example, I think it's key for me when just match your clothes, please, or just feel like I'm spiritual, so you're probably wearing a pattern and then flowery, or you're wearing like things, Miss Matt, thank you, or you're wearing things that do not speak well of you. So your body odor, your hair is unkempt, or just your beards are unkempt, and you're like,
Okay, more like still take care of yourself.
Take care of
and
yourself.
Look attractive.
I think it's just that's a normal guy. Like, let's not put like church thing, but like, you know,
True.
people actually even prefer people because they gash up, or what's that word? They take care of themselves. They're in shape. You know, they go to the gym. You know, they do some certain things to keep their physique. So like, not that you come and because you're a church guy, in quotes, you're having big stomach or you know things like that. I don't mean to offend you.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Like we're speaking our minds. Church boys, hope you are listening. Please look sweet. Thank you. All right. Totally.
So there is an appearance. I think for me, honesty. So not selective honesty, not partial honesty, not as we are going honesty. Like of course you still learn things about someone as you're going, but you know something is important to say. You just like this person will probably find out later, or some people will tell you actually that one you have to take it to the grave. You know you can't actually tell somebody. But then if you're approaching someone, there's certain things that you feel they should know, and if they can't handle it, if they are not for it, okay, no problem. Bounce, but like concealing or making things a certain way, but then in reality,
You know what to say. Can you give like an example or something? Yeah, no, it doesn't have to be personal. Just to put it in context, that people will understand what you're saying.
okay, maybe you guys are talking, and then maybe like you're talking about are there things that we used to do before or things you should do now, and the person will just be like, oh no, or just play it down, or they'll be honest, so then they'll play it down and try to make it like to what side that just slide. Don't ask too many questions about it, or you be invasive in the name of it's not everything somebody should know. You get like that kind of thing. But yeah, again, like of course you keep certain things to yourself until you're sure to get this person is someone you want to move on with. Because I feel like some things like basically for
just know that sounded really puzzling.
It's not
It's
not personal.
inside origin.
Oh,
Alright, so before we move forward, this episode is kind of sponsored by Mo's Delicious Chin Chin. Really nice chin chin, very tasty, a lot of flavors, coconut, regular pepper, cinnamon, anything you want, but really beautiful. Trust me, you need to try it. Now, I feel like for me, another thing, something that I've noticed that is very common actually, is social life of church boys. I don't know whether because as in, this is me or 20 currently. If I have another understanding, my opinion can change. But currently, I feel like some church boys feel like to be extroverted is the same as a lady. Like the fact that you talk to other people, the fact that you relate well with other people, like the fact that you're not like, this is not speaking of boundaries, though. This is just talking to people and like being so happy and bubbly and all that. Because I am very extroverted and sometimes I get some remarks and some from people. Yeah,
What you be like, sister?
Yeah, and it's really uncalled for. Like God created the introvert, also created the extrovert. Like all of us must still go with our papa. Like so, I feel like church boys, that whole socializing thing. Understand that it's not a sin one. Like obviously we know where to draw the line, but like being social, talking to everybody, smiling, putting smiles on people's faces, like laughing, being, you get what I'm trying to say, being the life of the center, let me not say the party, but being the life of the party. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Like I get what you're saying, but also I feel like we also have to put that you're not always going to be everybody's cup of tea. So not everybody's going to, just like what we're drinking now. You don't take steady and like it. Some people might, that is not their cup of tea and that's fine. Like so I feel like where the problem will be is if they start making comparisons or trying to make you feel less than because you're like that. So in the sense of if you notice that this person is extroverted and really maybe it's very for you just like the idea of someone, you don't actually like the person. So you feel like that, oh, from afar, yeah, I like how she's extroverted, but now that I'm with her, I don't like how she's extroverted. It's just the same thing, oh, I don't think I'm okay with you get, and then you move.
No, I'm not even talking of a relationship aspect.
Oh, just
I'm talking
like
of generally. Like the fact that someone is extroverted does not mean that the person does not love God or does not know God or doesn't. You understand? Like the fact that somebody is extroverted, it don't mean that something is wrong with the person. Another thing now on the flip side is that I feel like some church boys should learn to be social, learn to hold a conversation. Like, do you understand? Like, have a life.
Yeah.
Like, you understand? God wants us to prosper in every part of our life. I want to be able to hold, like example, let's say, bring it to relationship context now. If I marry, it's not only church that I want to talk about. I would like to talk about medicine. I want to go out and come back and just share about my day. I want to go out and meet people and be like, wow, I saw this thing, or like have a you understand, like have social life, like because another thing is that we want to reach out to people, right? If you can't relate to them, how will you reach out to them? Do you understand? So learn to relate, learn to be social, learn to be, yeah, that's what I want to say. Does anybody have another?
Thinking about honesty. I think relationship wise, I don't know if it's still under honesty, but then relationship wise, most people don't talk about, most church people don't talk about what they are going through. Like, I'm dating you and maybe something happened yesterday, something happened today, talk to me about it. But no, or speak to me about things that you didn't do or whatever, and then you don't talk about it. Then you wake up in the morning and then maybe you send a scripture, daily devotion. Then we should pray. Then you still not talk about anything with me. I see you in church. Then how was your week? The Lord is fine. The Lord bless you. And every time it's just about God. And then I like you, I'm dating, but then God is supposed to be the relationship I get. But the other things, that there's emotional whatever. That's so to deal with. Not just waking up in the morning and seeing daily devotions in the evening devotions. Zoom link for church meeting. I don't like church over.
I had a friend that I'm sorry to go through. I had a friend that told me that so there's this guy and he's so instead of saying like how was your night, he was saying, did you have visions? you ask. So it's not like, how's your night? You'll be like, oh, morning, did you have visions last night? How were the visions? And she will say, because like at first she was just like, okay, and this is the brother that's made by the spirit. After a while, just
It gets tiring. I have my own Bible to pray with and open and read. I don't need to send to me every morning. I'm not saying it's wrong to send devotions. I'm just saying.
But there should be more to it. It's not
Yes.
just the devotion. Still communicate. Still.
I think that there's a side to it. So like, there's this thing. I think maybe it's probably our culture or how men have been groomed in church, where you're the head or in quotes, so you're not allowed to cry, you're not allowed to feel. In fact, when you tell your partner in relationship wise now, when you tell your partner how you feel about certain situations, it's you're less of a man, you're not. So you find out that most guys just come with so much defense mechanism already. They already like, you as a lady, you know, you want to like get to know them, and then they're like, I've told you how my day was. It was fine. And then you're like, no, I want you to like know. I want to know you. I want to look. I'm just. This is who I am. And you know, you eventually get married to the person, and then you're seeing how the person reacts to things, and then you're like, but I did not know this about you while we were talking. So I think that's another thing, that I'm a guy. I cannot be allowed to be weak. I cannot tell you how I feel. I cannot be vulnerable with you. That I don't like this situation. I don't. Let's have this discussion. You said something, I don't like it. Some guys actually just keep it in. Like, I'm a child of God and I'm going to pray. I cannot afford to be angry. So I'm going to pray to God. Then and then it's like some certain things, like you said, communication. Tell me how your day was. Tell me what is going on with you, and like you said, like your past also. Maybe it will help me understand how you handle some certain issues now. So I think that is another like key point, like that I've seen Christian guys do. Like, I'm a guy. I'm not. In fact, we should pray right now, or like you said, you just want to devotional, and it's not like we don't like church. It's just that like there's more.
Yeah.
So.
There's another table I'd like to shake. Romantic sides of church. Woo! Who want to open that floor? Because I feel like, is it me? It can't be me. Ooh, it will please help us.
It's actually not me. Actually, my friend. So like, so before we went video, like I went to one of my friends. I know she had like complaining about this guy before. So she was just like, she said another thing was pickup lines. But she was like, so another thing she was saying was like, not pickup lines. So when you're trying to talk to someone, like when you're having a conversation with someone, like what Paul said, like of course we're Christian, of course we talk about God. Sometimes you can say things like, oh, you look nice, oh, you smell
We
nice.
accept those things.
Like sometimes, you know,
Totally us.
true nice things in the mix. What do you want, like somebody dressed up nice, went somewhere, both of you are going somewhere, and all you're saying is, oh, that place we're going. This is, I'm like,
Can't you see me?
my invisible.
As in, am I invisible?
Sure. Like the world will not end.
I think for me, maybe it's just my personality. I just call the guy out like, yo, like
Take it.
don't I
Am I not taking it?
like
We need glory.
yeah, that's
I should just say something about that. I feel like most church boys are not romantic. I'm not even gonna lie. Outside the whole appreciating what you are seeing, or like we're going out, or I dressed up, even if we're not even in it, we're just friends. You sure you met me on the street and I look good? Please tell me you look good. It's not. It won't take anything away from you.
Yeah.
You're not. You understand? Like, appreciating somebody is not a bad thing. As a matter of fact, I think it's a virtue. Like, appreciate, you see something nice. Oh, you look good. You are even toasting me. Toast me well. I deserve to be toasted. No, honestly, like, as in, we are still human beings. We are still ladies. We are still, like, the fact that, do you understand?
Buy her gift.
Honestly, buy me gifts, like understand my love language. We still have like when God created us man and woman. We're still women. Do you understand? The fact that we're in church doesn't take away the women aspect of us. Like we're still women, please. Buy us gifts, understand our love languages, throw in some words here and there. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, please be romantic. Romance is very. Pastor Titi said, being romantic is not about buying the biggest gifts, but even in the small things. You come to visit me, maybe you buy a chocolate, wrap it in ribbon, like the way you
things like you're paying attention.
Yeah, do you understand? The little things, like do it sweetly. You don't have to shut down Dominica. You don't have to, but just the little things. If you can't, of course.
Oh man.
If you can't, we won't say no. But then, like, let's say you can't. Like even in the little things, it's very important that you pay attention to this stuff. So. Say. I think message.
Are you listening?
You send nice messages.
I think that there's another thing about Christian guys, inconsistency. With,
Do we still have it?
with what
It has been destroyed.
inconsistency with who they want.
Ah!
I think that's it.
No. Oh my God! Wow, suddenly behind you. Say it! How can we forget that? Very important.
I think the Holy Spirit just needs to pray. So
Yeah, we have to speak it.
But I feel like they have this idea of a woman, Proverbs, the so-called Proverbs 31. They don't know who she is. They just feel like, oh, it's probably this and that. It's probably a lady that is wearing Miriam Maka skirts or turtleneck, her hair is unkept, she's probably smelling or something like that, and then you get to meet someone who is even Proverbs 32. And then she's right there in front of you. And then you don't know what you want. You're just like, let me put you into the zone. I'm not sure. I'm not ready. I'm not. And there's this thing. There's a point you made that tell me where this is going. You're not consistent. You're on. You're off. You're on. You're off. You're just like everywhere. So tell me, what do you? I think one of my pastors said, if someone wants you, they know from the beginning that they want. Yes, there's a lot of work that will go into it, but they know that they want you. They know that they want to be with you. So a lot of them don't even know what they want. They don't have an idea like, oh, I just know that who I want is a Proverbs 31 woman. When she comes my way,
we'll cross our path.
and then we end up getting hurt in the process because we see a guy that just comes and is like, oh, I like you, but then the next day, oh, I think I like that sister. She can pray very well. Or I think
switched.
You think of comparison actually. Like someone once told me that if someone they're always complimenting you, and it's like, at least you're not like this person. It's a red flag. It's not already.
It's not a compliment again.
It's not already. Like that's me. Most of the time we don't even take this thing into like we don't notice. You just find right like, oh, and you laugh about it. But no, like if you want to compliment me, oh, you pray, I like that. Good, you look, thank you. Not that, because also like what she's saying also about not knowing what you want. I feel most times like there's a thing about working on yourself. The thing about actually as a person, who am I? What are the things I like? What are the things I don't like? What are the things I can manage with? What are the things I can't manage with? Most times just going vibes is good, keep going, it's feeling good. Like see, the end in tears, like she said, you get hurt.
Honestly, and I feel like even to add to that, because let's say there are a lot of Proverbs 31 options in their front, instead of you to pick one and be like, this is what I want, you are sampling all of them. You're not, as in you are legit sample. Like you might not be sexual or but you But yeah, like they're like a lot, and you're forgetting that these ladies have emotions too. Like, so you are giving us green lights. We're like, okay, let's see how this will go. Then we now come and we are giving everybody green light. Like, all those kind of like consistency matters a lot, like you said. So please, our boys.
You know you're not ready. You just step out of the field.
Yes,
step out
please.
of the.
Or tell us, let us know.
It's always a good thing to like develop oneself actually. Like even beyond also I say romantic consistency. Genuinely actually, like most of us we have traumas, we have things that we're carrying, we have things that we're still learning. Like do not carry that problem on someone else's head. If you know that ready, you yourself you're not ready to work on them, you're not ready to do anything towards them. Just
so continue working on yourself.
Let's
I think the last point for me is they're lazy when it comes to relationships. They don't want to put in the work. You know, they can study they can study about faith, they can study about grace, they can study about prosperity, everything, but relationships, because they expect that the woman must be perfect. She does not have any flaw, you know, she's clean slate, you know. They don't want to put in the work. And then when you now find a woman who is actually Proverbs 31 but has a past, you know, they
all believe the good
yes, or they even throw it at your face, or let me manage her, you know, let me some people actually say that, like, do you mean, and they actually throw it at your face, like, after what you did 6 years ago, you know, but thank God for God. You know, that I even like somebody like you.
So you say this to someone? No,
So
do you check? Like, I don't know. Take the whole thing
I'm just actually saying, like, yeah, that's that's it.
But then you see, yesterday I was watching a video and the lady said love dies. So then the guy can love you today, right? And tomorrow he doesn't love you.
No.
Like the inconsistent. I'm not.
Okay, when you're done.
The church point of view. So then, love is it's an emotion. It's a feeling. Today I can be sad. Tomorrow I can be happy. So if I like you for 5 years, we are dating. I don't think that's always going to be and stuff.
Putting it out there.
If for 5 years you're in a relationship with somebody, and then at the end of the 5th year, you don't feel the same way you were feeling in the first year, a normal guy will work out. It takes the Holy Spirit and a time to know that love is not really what's going to be holding and all that. But then the inconsistency, I think that's where they're coming from, because that butterflies in my belly that you're making me feel is not there again. So then today I like you, tomorrow I don't like you. I'm not saying that what I do is right, but then I think that's where most of them come from. So then love is kind. So then I'm being kind and patient with you, but then tomorrow I don't feel that, like, I don't want to break you, I don't want to hurt you anymore, so then let me just let you go. I don't know if you understand. I'm not defending them, but
me and Oluchi have actually had a conversation about this before. As when we were watching that movie, and personally, it annoys me when people say love is not enough. I used to be of that mindset. I love is not enough. In the sense that, like, let's even talk about marriage now. Yes, there are other things you need to have, finances, counseling, and a lot of that. In that sense, you're talking in that sense, I kind of get you. But in the sense that, that you are building something with somebody, let's even remove the romantic relationship. Like my siblings, there are days I don't like them. And days I'm not genuinely enjoying conversations with them. But now the thing is, the real definition of love is God. Is God enough?
Yes.
Now, if love was not enough, Jesus Christ would be tired of me a long time ago. Because as human beings, we will always miss up. No matter, like, I don't know about you, there's no human being that I have kept up to any, that I've kept expectations for, that they reach every time. From my parents down to my friends, they have let me down at some point in time. But the reason I did not give up on them is intentionality. That I have decided that I will love like Christ does, not just romantically, even to my friends and to my family. I will love you like Christ loves. Now, no matter how hurt Christ is when I do bad things, no matter how hurt Christ is when I do not talk to him, he still understands that this person, I'm not letting this person go.
Yeah.
So the goal act to never fail. No, that's different. That's because of the Holy Spirit and all those things that you have in there. So you're choosing every day that as I'm waking up, I love all these people. As I'm waking up. But then coming from somebody like not me, but another point of view, it's like I cannot wake up every day and keep choosing you. I'm tired of choosing you. I don't want
to feelings are not enough. Feelings like those emotional butterflies and
I feel like the church is not doing more, it's not teaching more about love. It's charity begins at home, it's not helping us to understand it. So then the average church person, boy and girl, will not really know what to do. It's just butterflies we are all looking for and waiting to feel.
But even to that, I feel like whatever you want, you will work hard for it. So it's obvious, it's looking like something is lacking and maybe you're not getting from a home church. My guy, there's internet, there's YouTube, like there are other sources, and I feel like putting in that work is also part of the intentionality we're talking about. Don't you think so? Like putting in the work, like you see that maybe what you want is not what you're getting, or what you expect to be is not what is playing out. Then you see, oh, something is wrong. So be aware, be sensitive self to your environment. Know that something is missing, something is not right. You can pray about it, but also go out and source. Like you're not getting from your local church, but it's still there. You can't. There's no excuse for ignorance. Wow.
I think some guys though don't believe that going to check Google, for example, or going to check YouTube, like how will I give you the love? Take me as I am.
Wow.
I feel like in general, like if just like how she was saying, like you see something is missing, like just like we all want to be well-rounded and live the life that Christ wants for us. Like not you didn't just die, like abundant life. Abundance for everything. Everything, right? So when you notice there's a knowledge gap or there's something that is missing, and most people are like, oh, if it's not my church, I'm not listening. That's your personal preference. But there are so many people God has blessed with knowledge. And these things also, even removing, I'm not, of course, I'm not removing Christ in Jesus' name, but even the unbelievers that have this knowledge. So the main thing is use the Bible as your reference, as your lens for every knowledge that you want to acquire, but make sure that you're acquiring the knowledge. So not just even, let's say now, knowing love is not enough, all these things. Like, if you don't like to hear their voice, listen to their podcasts, their shows. There's just so many things. Like the way the world has evolved, there are so many options for you to learn. So really, there's no excuse to say, oh, you don't know this thing. Okay, you don't know this thing. What are you doing about it? Are you just sitting down that way? Yeah, the Holy Spirit will tell me, yes, God will give you. Yes, the Holy Spirit will convict you and things like that. But also, it's who, like the Bible says, you will search for this wisdom and understanding. So if you want, to do things the right way, you actually do them.
Yeah. Alright, ladies, I think we've come to the end of this video. This was so much counsel, so much, I really learned a lot. Like
So much juice.
I really learned a lot from all this because it's stuff like. But yeah, like this was really a lot of counsel. This was really a lot of stuff from like young ladies and all. So our church boys, please, we pray that you listen and you take correction when necessary. You evaluate yourself. Go back and pray about it. Go back and but just let it touch you. Let it penetrate into your body. Okay. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. Please do well to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all those fancy things. I will put their IG handles or their social media if they so please. People, your face is changing, but so if they so please, I will leave it around. So please do well to check it out. And thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.
Bye.